Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. It is Craftaway Season 2 Episode 4 and we are starting off today by being aggravated. I'm aggravated and you want to know why? Because of this river behind me. Because what I've found myself doing is I've got my mine entrance over there because we really wanted to build that way and do very little on this side of the river, but since we've kind of decided to set up the village like we want, and I've still got a lot of things over here, all my villagers, my sugarcane farm for trading with the villagers, all of my tree farms, which we've got birch and acacia wood to go, but we've got spruce saplings there, we've got dark oak now, we've got jungle wood, we've got oak, so we need to go out and get some birch and some acacia and get it planted because I'm going to be using a lot of wood. This is going to be an ancient style village, not a modern style Japanese village, and back then all they had to build with was wood. But I'm tired of running across this river. I have to bunny hop down this hill. I have to come over here, and no matter what you do, you go, ugh, you don't make it across. So I wind up having to swim, run up the stairs, go over to the portal, go over to the mine. Now the double mob spawner's there. And then when I come back, I got to run over here, run down the stairs, jump in the water. Oh, I didn't make it jet that time. And go over here, come up the stairs, run around, do what I got to do, and then go back. So first thing I'm doing today is I'm going to build a bridge. We are going to bridge across the river, which means I've got to figure out where, and I've always kind of wanted this to be the bridge because I want to be able to come from that way, even though this is the widest part of the river. Why I want to do that to myself. I think that's going to work to my advantage. I see you sneaking up on me, dude. And rush him. Get him. Get out of here. Anyway, I always wanted this to be where the bridge came in, because that way you can come from the village over to the castle or town center, whatever we're going to do. So you come across the bridge there, then you can come across the bridge, go off into the town center that's going to be here, come right here, and then we're going to build another bridge across to that side over there. Make a path that goes all the way around the edge of the water. Somebody's built a house here. It's Foxy. Foxy Monoxide is our neighbor now. Yay, we have a neighbor. Welcome to the neighborhood, Foxy. So, I'm going to bring that pathway on around through here, or that was the plan. Foxy may have some plans for this area. I need to get in touch with her and see what her plans are. We don't want to monopolize the whole area if she's got something going on, but the plan was to bring that pathway around toward the storage area and then build a gateway. And I'll see if I can find a gateway. The picture of the bridge had sort of a entryway gateway thing, but we were going to put another one going across right here to go to the storage area, and that was going to serve as the entrance to our area. And this here was going to be part of the, I don't know how to call it. I guess you want to call it the upper city. So we'll call it the upper city, the middle city, and the lower city, instead of separating it by class of people, because that just seems wrong somehow. We'll separate it by the upper city, the lower city, and the middle city. So this is going to be part of the upper city here. It was going to kind of go out there, the castle in the middle, and then of course the middle city is just going to be some standard Japanese type houses, and then down on the lower city is going to be the fishing huts, the fishing village, and things like that. And I am rambling right off the bat. I am just rambling. It's because I'm so excited and I've got so many thoughts running through my head and so many plans I want to get done this season, and I don't know where to start sometimes, and I get to rambling and just talking. So somewhere in amongst all that rambling, I thought I had referenced the bridge that I saw that I wanted to try to recreate. This is it here. When I went back and started editing, I realized that I didn't actually say that. So this is the bridge that I'm going to attempt to build. Talk. Yeah, I talk a lot. Anyway, we've got our nether wart going. We've got to farm this up because you need nether wart and nether bricks to make red nether brick blocks. How does that, can we see? Nope, can't see. So, got to get some nether wart growing. I don't think you can actually bone meal nether wart. I don't think I've ever actually tried. So We're going to start the episode off by waiting for stuff to grow. Let me get into this. Let me get up some materials. Let me get started on the bridge. Let me see how it's going to look. Let me see if I can actually pull this off. Don't go away. This is going to be interesting. Okay, welcome back. So we've gotten started off here. I've been taking this little bit of land down here. You can see the layers that I've taken down. I went ahead and kept this building because I wanted some snow blocks. So we've created one of those little snowman farms, snowball farms, where you just hit the corner of the snowman replenishes it, and they go into the chest, and you get snowballs. So I'm going to leave that for now. I may actually work this into the village and just leave that as that little snowball farm, but we've taken the land down a couple of layers here. And I really don't know what I'm going to do here. I know the type of bridge I want, but I've been practicing. I'll go over here and show you guys what I've been practicing on. Oh boy, that was awesome elytra deployment there. Let's see here. Killed this zombie. Get out of here, zombie. Leave my villagers alone. Leave my villagers alone. Get out of here. Get. Stupid zombie. So, you may have noticed the fence is now too high. We keep getting these little pillager parties, these little roving pillager parties. It'll usually be a captain and a vindicator or another pillager, and they keep running up. Usually they come from this direction, seems like, and they run up over here, and I caught one of them. He was shooting one of my villagers, and you gotta kill them or they kill your villagers. But when you kill them, you start a raid, and I got tired of doing that, so all we've got now is a little gap to get in and out. The rest of it's too high. Maybe if they run up, they won't shoot them. Maybe. We'll see. But here's what I've been working on so far this episode. We've made us I now know this is called a Torii gate. This is the third one that I've built. I did two and I wasn't happy with them, and I'm still not happy with this one. I think it looks better than the rest, but I actually broke down, went and watched a couple of videos, made some suggestions. And that's what I came up with. Get out of here, creeper. Don't need you sneaking up on me when I ain't looking. So, also, I'll put a link in the description down below, but I went out and found another YouTuber that does Japanese styles builds. And this is pretty much a copy of his build. This is not an original build by any means on my part, but I wanted to do this, and I wanted to do it step by step to kind of get a feel for how you do the roofs. If you guys have been watching any of my videos, you know I hate doing roofs. I hate them. I'm no good at them. I mess them up. They look funky. But I got to say, that one looks pretty decent. And I'm learning some things here, so that's good. This game, you can always learn stuff in this game. We've got a drown running around on the bridge, it looks like. Let's go take care of him. But I do kind of like this bridge. He used a different block palette that I'm using. Get out of here, drown. Burn. Burn. Get out of here. So, yeah, I've got one side done on the roof. I've got my scaffolding up. Starting to work on the other side a little bit. But I wanted to practice because the big bridge, I'm going to do the same style that I showed you guys in the picture earlier. Needless to say, I'm nervous because I'm going to do it I'm going to look at the picture that I like. I'm going to do it myself. You can see how many pillager captains we've killed now. This is going to just keep adding up around and down the side, I'm sure, over the course of the season. But back to, I'm not getting distracted. I'm not getting distracted. Back on focus here. We're focused. So we're going to be putting that bridge over there. Let's see if we can get these elytra till. There we go. So this span, I wanted to do the long span because of the way the arch of the bridge is. It's a very subtle arch, and if we were closer together, it would be a more pronounced arch. So getting this arch right, going across this span here, is going to be, for me anyway, it's going to be rough. I'm going to try it. I think I figured out what blocks I want to use so far. Still got to gather up some more resources. Got to tear that house right there down. Maybe do a little more terraforming in here. We did a little bit. I think I'm going to stop right here. I think I'm going to leave this side one level up. build this house back in, do some terraforming around it. There's Shadow Cell. Maybe take this on down, because we've also started the shrine that we're working on. And I got this going, and I thought, what do I really want to do here? And I stopped. But I got an idea. Boy, that's a mouthful when you try to say it without practicing it, didn't it? So this is our AFK room for our mob spawner. And I was thinking if we bring our loot, because I'm telling you, we are filling up boxes. This thing is just pumping out, and we've got bows already. This thing is pumping out mobs like crazy. And we've got mending on everything now. We've been doing some trading with the villagers. Get mending and unbreaking on all of our tools. But, where am I at? We're going to bring out the output chest. We're going to bring it out, take it up top, I think about right here. Make us an item elevator. And then back up top. So that will come up top. It'll come up right in this wall here somewhere, right in there. If I did my math correct, it should come out. Where am I going? I'm going this way. I was going the wrong way. I just ran up out of that hole thinking, yeah, I'm going to go under. So if I've done my math right, it should come up right about in here. I want to say a couple more blocks back. So we can bring all the items up, run them out, and I'm going to actually make a storage system underneath the shrine for all of the mob drops from the XP farm, and then also from mining. So when I'm mining and getting, basically you get diorite, andesite, granite, stone, dirt, and gravel. And then you get all your ores. And I think I can squeeze everything in here. We'll put ores on one side, all of our loot from, probably all the loot from the mob farm here, the building blocks here, and then down this side will be overflow for the non-stackable items like the armor and the bows and things like that. So that's what the plan is for the shrine. I'm not sure what I want to do up top yet. Kind of got an idea just doing a four-sided open air shrine, and I'm going to move our portal over into, man, I can really not talk today. Portable? Why can I not say? I might be having a stroke or something here. I know that's nothing to joke about, but I don't know why I can't get my words out. Get out of here, skeleton. I thought I saw a creeper. There's a creeper. There's a creeper. Don't blow up. Don't blow up. Get out of here, creeper. We need that gunpowder. I've been killing creepers every chance I get for gunpowder because I like flying around with these elytra. Woohoo, elytra. So anyway, yeah, we're going to move the portal over here. We'll move it around in the nether so it syncs up. Man, there's a lot of swords sticking in the ground over there, aren't they? And, yeah, we'll just kind of decorate it. It won't be much on the inside except the portal. We'll put some, maybe some paintings on the wall. Maybe we'll make up some banners and do that. But yeah, we'll see how that goes. But for now, I've got a few more resources to gather up. I've had to expand the nether wart. I don't know if you saw that when I was down running around on the bottom, but I expanded the nether wart, moved it out because we're going to need a lot of red nether brick, because I think the bridge, the bottom part, the walkway is going to be red nether brick, and then I'll have a couple of poles on it, but then the rest of it I'm probably going to do spruce. I think I'm going to stick with the spruce wood throughout the whole village and the whole midtown and upper city, middle city, upper city, lower city. I kind of like the way the spruce looks. I know over there we use nether brick on the quarry gate and the other bridge, and I really don't know if I like that or not. It's a bad time to decide you don't like it after you get finished building everything. But I can always go back and change it if I have to, because I've rebuilt that stupid thing 4 times now. And I think that's all I wanted to show you for now. So I'm going to get the other bridge done, and we'll come back and see how it turns out. It's going to be interesting. Don't go away. Okay, so I was coming up out of the mine, and one of those little roving pillager parties, I don't know what you really call them, popped up right outside the mine. And I don't want them to wander over to the village again, but I don't want to kill them, so I'm going to try something. I'm going to see if we can light them on fire. Get out of here, zombies. Now, there they are, right there. Oh, they got stuck. They got stuck in the water. But I want to see if you kill them by indirect means, if it still counts as getting the... Gotta get them out of here now. There we go. I want to see if you still get the bad omen if you kill them by indirect means. Ah, I lit myself on fire. Alright. Gonna die. Ah. Ah. Run through the fire again. Run through the fire again. Oh no, now we got a phantom after us. This is not going. This is not going the way I wanted it to go. Alright, he died. He did die. Did he die? Ah, phantom. No. Run away. I'm on fire. I'm on fire. Alright, so he died and we did not get the bad omen symbol. So that means the next time they show up around the base, I can take them out with fire. Get out of here, creep. I can take them out with fire and it won't give me the bad omen and I won't have to fight off a whole raid party. Most of you probably already knew that. I did not know that. I just thought I'd try it and see if it worked. No, no. I fell in the hole. Oh no, we're gonna die from the stupid phantom. Our zombie. What is up? What is going on with all this stuff attacking me? Run. Okay, I didn't get too distracted. I did get a little distracted. We had to go fix our tools up. I fixed my sword up a little bit now. Just about got enough levels. I'm going to put fire aspect on it, and then I'm going to have the best sword ever. It is the Sword of Destiny. We've got our elytra set up now. We've got our armor set up, and we've got the bridge finished. There it is. It's done. It's hard to build a curve in a square game. I learned that. But I think overall it looks pretty decent. It looks kind of Asian to me. Looks Japanese. Looks kind of like the picture. These rails, I wish I could make the rails curve a little better. And I may go back and actually change out. Those are walls. And I may actually go back and change them out for slabs. I was trying to think of the right word there. So basically we'd have slabs running along, and where I've got the gaps, you can see the gaps here, we would just let the slabs run with the gaps and every so often put one up. And I think that may look better now that I'm looking at it than these. But here in the middle, I'm going to build a little roof and build like a little gazebo area. Probably take these out, build it out just a little bit on either side so you can walk out and have a place to look down over the river. But it's done, and you know, I struggled with this. I tore it down, I rebuilt it, I tore it down and rebuilt it, I tore it down and rebuilt it, trying to get that archway, but I think that's about as best as I'm going to be able to do it. But honestly, I'm happy with it. I'm really happy with it. It was my first attempt at my own mine coming up with what I think Asian looks like based off of that photograph, and I mean, it doesn't look great, but it's, you can tell it's supposed to be a bridge, and it's got to get some ornamental stuff on it, decorated a little bit. I think it looks decent from underneath. So once I get it decorated a little bit, I think it'll look better. So what in the world is that? Is this something that somebody has done? Can I walk? Yeah, I can walk. What is this? There's a window to nowhere. Yeah, I don't know what that is. I'm going away. Alright, I'm going to get back here. Now that the bridge is finished, I got to finish working on the roof of the main bridge coming into the area behind the torii gate. You know, honestly, in the distance, that gate, well, the bamboo, there we go. Yeah, in the distance, that gate looks pretty good. Just don't get close to it, it'll be fine. Alright, so this is going to be the shrine that we're working on. And I'm already getting aggravated down below. If you stay on this mob farm any significant amount, it just backs up. I mean, it just backs up like crazy. We've been cleaning this thing out. We've got full chest for bones and bows. We're throwing stuff in the lava that don't matter. And this guy showed up. It is a zombie that came down from the farm, from the spawner, in full diamond armor. And there was only one thing I could think to do was trap him and name him Leroy Jenkins. That's right. He's going to be hanging out with us for the remainder of the season, I hope. Nothing happens to him. He's going to stand guard here for a little while until we figure out what we want to do with him. Kind of got a plan for him. We'll see how it works out. The worst part of this whole thing has been waiting on nether wart to grow. I expanded the nether wart down through there. It's worse than watching grass grow. I mean, the stuff just grows so slow, and you can't bone meal it. Not that I know of anyway. I don't think there's any kind of farm to make it grow faster or anything like that. So we've been having to wait on it to get our red nether brick, and we are just about out. I don't know if I'll be able to go back. Ooh, loot bags. Loot bags. I love these things. Let's see what we get out of them. Oh, gold. Lapis. Wow, let's see. Oh, we got some slime balls, some gold, some flowers that we don't need. We got more flowers than we want to do with. But I can tell you this. I also have been running around hitting those little bags that look like that right there, that little bag right there. And I have gotten today alone 27 diamonds. 27 diamonds out of loot bags. You can see we're getting a lot of wood too. So, I think that's going to do it for this episode. And if that's going to do it for this episode, you know what that means. We're going to go over here with Leroy Jenkins. Yep, Leroy Jenkins. I'm going to be saying that a lot this season, so I hope the other castaways don't get that one. And let me tell you something too. I found out some of the castaways did not get that reference. Who doesn't know Leroy Jenkins? Enough said. Enough said. Enough said. Enough said. Enough said. And now, what you all been waiting for. That's right. That's the way we're going to end the episode today. Leroy didn't even want to watch us or dancing so bad. He turned his back. Yeah, he doesn't even want to look at us. He's like, no, I can't look. He's like, but it's like a train wreck. I can't help but look. Come on, Leroy, dance with us. I don't think he's going to dance with us. Nope, not going to dance with us. Hope you enjoyed the episode. We got a lot more to go on the village. I'm going to get out in some of the other districts this season also and do a couple of different build styles. I really want to go over to the Old West with Frankie and build something over there for her. I don't know what I'm going to build yet, but we'll figure it out. But until next episode, remember, game your way. See you next time.